You're listening to the audio production of Something for Nothing, the attitude that turns the American dream into a social nightmare, by Brian Tracy, published by Thomas Nelson, and read by the author.
The introduction, A Society in Crisis. Thomas Jefferson once wrote, "The worst day of a man's life is when he sits down and begins thinking about how he can get something for nothing." That is my whole thesis. There is an emotional, economic, and sociological epidemic sweeping across America and the world today, destroying individuals, undermining societies, and threatening the very future of civilization. This epidemic is rooted in the out-of-control and insatiable demand of thousands and millions of people to get something for nothing. This morally and ethically fatal disease can be contracted by a person gradually or all at once. It is invariably fatal to success, happiness, and prosperity. It is emotionally destructive and ultimately destroys the ability of the infected individual to accomplish anything worthwhile and lasting. The something-for-nothing disease is like a cancer that can begin with a single cell or a single opportunity to get free money in some way, and which then grows into a tumor. This tumor or obsession with free money soon metastasizes, with the cancerous cells spreading to every part of the patient's life. The something-for-nothing illness is like a computer virus that gets out of control and eventually corrupts all the other programs, often destroying the hard drive of the individual and making him or her incapable of functioning normally in society or in personal relations. It actually becomes a form of mental illness. The something-for-nothing epidemic is like a bacterium for which there is almost no antibiotic and which mutates and changes rapidly into different and unpredictable forms. Once this bacterium gets out of control, the affected individual lives, breathes, and thinks continually about getting more and more for less and less, and ultimately something for nothing at all. The something-for-nothing illness is like a form of mental AIDS, which eventually destroys the moral and ethical immune system, predisposing the individual to seeking every conceivable way of acquiring money, position, power, respect, influence, and temporary success in ways that are harmful and ultimately destructive to the individual and to everyone around him. The something-for-nothing epidemic, cancer, virus, or germ, usually starts in the greedy and avaricious nature of immoral people eager to enrich themselves at the expense of others. It is the driving force behind almost every form of unhappiness, corruption, criminality, and antisocial behavior. This
Sample complete. Ready to continue?